thus begins the monsoon season in India. Sun's transit from Aridra Nakshatra in Mithun Rashi to Swati Nakshatra in Tula Rashi is the time period when there will be monsoon season in India. This is the 4-5 months of time period when there will be major amount of agricultural activities, trade, commerce and all other activities which will fuel the revenue of a country. And that's why the whole year of a country will be dependent on these 4-5 months. And that's why this requires a deep dive analysis from Medini Jyotish point of view to understand how India's time will be there for the next 1 year. So that's why I am making this video today. Welcome back to my channel Ramya Jyotish and I am Ramya Shri. Like every year, this is the video about Aridra Pravesh and Saptanadi Chakra to understand about the monsoon season in India in the year 2026. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to receive instant notifications. Also, if you want to avail my consultation, you can refer to my website www.ramyajyotish.com or you can even write to me on email jyotishacharya@gmail.com. You will find both of them in the channel description. So let's begin this deep dive analysis from Medini Jyotish point of view. We have a separate branch, astrometeorology, so which deals with all this kind of activities. So first let's cast a chart at the time Surya enters Aridra Nakshatra. So this will take place on 22nd of June 2026 at 12:30 p.m. IST. So I have taken Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh because any kind of predictions we make, we have to take the standard zone time, that is at the place Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh. So that's what I have taken here as well. So as you can see on the screen, the chart will have Lagna has Kanya. So Kanya Lagna is an earthy sign, Prithvi Tattva Rashi, which indicates high soil retention, agricultural stability and phenomenal absorption of the season's rainfall. But as per astrometeorology, Kanya Rashi has 0% water, that is it doesn't contain the capacity to hold higher amount of water. But because Chandra, moon is present in the Lagna, that too in Hasta Nakshatra, and moon is Jalakaraka, the significator of water, that's why it may result in solid nourishment and some kind of relief regarding crops. So we may also see Surya in Mithun Rashi will assist through wind circulation and Mangal, Kuja in Vrishab Rashi may mitigate nationwide extreme disasters through those simultaneously triggering pre-monsoon thunderstorms. So Kanya Lagna with Chandra in the Lagna, Mangal in the 9th house, Surya in the 10th house is definitely a good sign for a rainfall, and also Guru in the 11th house ensures we may not have major amount of disasters and planets will try to avoid that as well. Now let us examine the watery signs which according to mundane principles dictate the volume of rainfall. So if we see from the Aridra Pravesh chart, Devguru Brihaspati and Daitya Guru Shukracharya have conjoined in Karkatak Rashi, which is in the 11th house. So this is the house of economic gains. So we may see that these two major benefits in the most prominent watery sign may shower life-giving heavy rains that directly swell the economy and also crop yield. So this is a very good transit is what I can say. But we should also look at Shani, who is present in the 7th house. So there is a principle in astrometeorology. Whenever Chandra is in Kendra from Shani, especially if it is in the 7th house, that means Shani brings slow, steady and continuous drizzling, which might lead to localized lingering floods and also delayed drainage periods as well. But it also ensures good amount of rainfall. So because of Chandra Shani in opposition in Lagna and Saptama, we can be ensured that there will be good rainfall. But in certain regions only, but that also may arrive after some time. So there could be a delayed rainfall is what I can say. Next, let's go to much more level of analysis. So I am adopting the other factors here because the Saptanadi Chakra, which I always provide or which I always emphasize, like my last 2 years, I am bringing it now here because that's what makes us to understand in much more deeper level. So here we see only Kuja is in Prachanda Nadi. He is present in Kritika Nakshatra, which comes under Prachanda Nadi. So as you can see on the screen, Saptanadi Chakra consists of 7 types of Nadi, Prachand, Dahan and all the other four also you can see. So Mangal in the Prachanda Nadi bringing fierce winds. So it will set the stage is what I can say. Then the coastal states may have to prepare for violent summer storms and also possible high speed cyclones. And Shani in the Dahan Nadi may imply pre-monsoon temperatures and also may unsustainably hot and scorching and may act as a pressure cooker to pull in much better rains. So Shani in Meena Rashi also can give much better results, but being in Dahan Nadi it will give better rainfall, but there could be some hot and scorching amount of weather which may actually later lead to a good and better rainfall. Surya and Chandra are in Saumya Nadi, so they are the ones who cause swift weather shifts where bright mornings can quickly turn into storm clouds. So we may see in the morning it will be hot and scorching summer because of the effect of Shani Dev, but later as it approaches afternoon we may see there is a sudden weather change and then by evening it may start pouring in. So somewhere I feel that this year whole India may look like Bangalore, the way we have 4 seasons in the same day. Similarly, even India also may see the same kind of effect. So there will be certain regions in India which may see this kind of sudden or rapid weather shift, and that will actually guarantee or that will ensure high amount of rainfall as well. So high amount of rainfall is very good for our crops. So let's hope that happens. Then Guru, Shukra and Rahu are in Jal Nadi. So this guarantees high rainfall because Guru Shukra kind of benefits in Jal Nadi is excellent enough. And when moon enters any of this Jal Nadi nakshatra, that is Pushya nakshatra for that matter, we may have high amount of rainfall or something like with thunderstorm also. But Rahu in Jal Nadi, okay, brings the danger of excessive uncontrollable flooding in certain unprotected regions about which the government should be aware of. Overall, to say, more amount of benefits in Neer Nadi, Jal Nadi and Saumya Nadi will convert any terrifying dry spells instantly into fertile downpour. Because Buddha is in Neer Nadi, then Guru Shukra is in Jal Nadi and Surya Chandra are in Saumya Nadi. So more amount of benefits during this area, okay. It ensures high amount of rainfall. Because of Rahu also present there could be some uncertain situation. So we can expect that. But because Shani is watching the Lagna from the Dahan Nadi, we may say there could be delayed rainfall. So it may look like it is about to rain, but it may not rain. So after a couple of months is when we may have a high amount of rainfall. So now let's see which direction of our country may have this impact. So eastern areas. So if you are mapping from the Lagna, so the Lagna represents eastern area and Simha Rashi will be east of southeast and north will be linked to Dhanur Rashi, then south will be linked to Mithun Rashi and west will be linked to Meena Rashi. So in the east direction we have Chandra, which is very good, so it ensures good and decent amount of rainfall because Kanya Rashi, as I mentioned, doesn't have any much amount of water, 0% it is. and because Chandra is placed in and who is a Jalakaraka, it ensures good and decent amount of rainfall in eastern part of our country. And in the western part of country, because Shani is present and that too in the Dahan Nadi, okay, and not aspected by much planets except Guru, okay, so it ensures huge amount of rainfall in the west side, but also at the cause of some kind of flood as well, because Rahu is pretty close to that west direction. So west of to the west of north, okay, so west northwest region, these regions are at the risk of flooding. So we may see that in the month of August, July end or August, because in the last week of July Shani turns Vakri, and that's when we may see these kind of changes. Now in the next week when Buddha turns Vakri also, we may see this effect as well. Then western regions will see week-long continuous rains because of Shani Dev, but northwest also will have the same kind of effect, but obviously as I mentioned, potential property damage because of Rahu Dev. And on a highly positive note, I would say southeast direction mapping to Karkataka Rashi will enjoy excellent rainfall with normal or manageable kind of condition, that is in Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, in this direction. And in the northern part of it, we'll see good rains but mixed with damaging haul. So in the north also there will be good rainfall, but there will be kind of damages or problems to the property, so it doesn't look good. So overall to say, north direction and west direction seems to be in a tough situation, especially Mumbai, Gujarat, or even the coastal parts of the Karnataka. All these comes under west direction. So these west, northwest, or little bit southwest. So these three regions, west, northwest, southwest, all these three seems to be in a tougher situation. So excess rainfall may lead to the floods here. So they need to be more careful. And south may have good amount of rainfall because of Surya Chandra, but they will have more amount of weather changes. So all of a sudden weather will change, or all of a sudden it will be in a position that it is about to rain, but rainfall may not happen. So this kind of situation may be very often for south direction in country, that is in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and in the southern parts of Karnataka, and also some in Andhra Pradesh. So that was from the Saptanadi Chakra as well as from the Aridra Pravesh chart. So to conclude, 2026 is a massively profitable year for the rural and agricultural sector, and all thanks to Guru, who is the Raja of this year, as well as Guru is exalted during this year. So rural income definitely will rise because of good agricultural activities, but though the situation seems to be like a drought one in the first 1 month, after that it will improve and things will look good actually. So from last week of July we can expect a huge amount of rainfall in India. So this may significantly benefit related industries like FMCG and also automobiles, and also western and northwestern states. They may have to take preventive measures against Shani and Mangal's destructive flooding, along with Rahu, who influences the wind, and Surya Chandra, who does that. Astrology is all about preparation. So please do like, share my video, and also do subscribe to my channel. So for personal consultation or even for the learning courses which I have launched in my website, you may connect to me, and you will have all the information in my website, Ramya Jyotish. So until we meet again, thank you. Have a good day.